are experienced in relation to the use of computer. Usually these symptoms are very temporary and they disappear at the end of the workday. But along with this, what else can you have? You can all have pain in your neck. The neck becomes very stiff. Your shoulder pain can pain. You can have headaches. You can have pain in the back. Can you see all these children in the screen or looking at the computers, the laptops? Well, they are all your future neck patients for the orthopedic doctors. Because after down 10 or 20 years, they will all have some or the other neck related problems. So why all these problems come up? They are because of the improper placement of the computer screen, which lead to the muscle sprain. So what are the causes why you get this computer vision syndrome? So viewing a computer is different than reading a printed page. We all know that. Why? Because often the letters on the computers are not very precise or sharply defined. The level of the contrast of the letters to the background is reduced, and there is always the glare or the reflection from the screen, which makes the viewing difficult from the computer as compared to the books. As a result, what does the eye do? The eye focusing requirements from the digital screen viewing this places additional demands on your visual system. What is the visual system? I'm talking about the eye as a whole. So when we are watching the computer and we have to work extra, the eye has to work extra to look at the computer as it would do it from reading a book. So what causes this computer vision? So what happens? Now all the kids, I'm not talking about the adults, but what? The kids are very naughty. They will often look at the computer at odd angles and at odd distances, either very near, they might bend their heads, they bring their eyes too close to the screen, or they even tilt their head at odd angles. Now, if your computers are of the old versions, you may be having some high flickering. So when the screen flickers, this is known to be associated with headaches, the fatigue of the eyes. The children can get irritable, and this is also known to cause epileptic seizures, that is the fits. So bad it can be. But with the newer computers, this problem is not there. So why are we all worried about the computers? Basically, there is a blue light which is involved. This blue light from the LED devices, it can be monitors, your tablets, your mobile devices. They can negatively affect your vision over the long term. So let us learn more about this blue light, because all the time now, everybody is talking about the blue light. So let's go back and revise a bit of your physics. You know that light, our visible light that we see, is a part of electromagnetic spectrum. So I have just drawn a figure for you. So the electromagnetic spectrum is the term used to describe the entire range of light that exists. So can you just see that the visible light is only a part of it, from the gamma rays to the X-rays. So most of this visible light in the universe is, other than the visible light, is in fact invisible to us. Always remember that the shorter the wavelength and the higher the energy of the light. So what happens? When we come to the visible light, it goes from the blue to red to green. So the blue light is the visible light with wavelengths between 400 to 450 nanometers. This blue light is of concern because it has more energy per photon of light than other colors in the spectrum, visual spectrum, that is green or red. So green light is not that harmful, red is not that harmful, but the blue light is emitted by all the computers, by all the mobile phones which you use, because the technology is LED based technology. So the screens of the modern electronic device, they rely on LED technology that produces more blue light. Now the children's eyes are very sensitive. You don't have any cataract, you don't have any cornea related problems. So these are the layers of the eyes. So when we grow old, we do develop some amount of coloring of the lens, which we call cataract. So that itself absorbs a little amount of blue light. But as children, you are absolutely fine. Your eyes are crystal clear. So these eyes, they absorb more blue light than adults from the digital device screens. So I have given a reference down, which is from a study done. A lot of studies are there which have been done in the NHS from UK, which shows how the children's eyes can absorb more blue light than the adults. So you should be more careful about this. So this is one of the study which I have shown, that how the blue light impact of blue light in children. This is from Infant and Children Vision Center. So this is from American Optometry Association. So children, this is just a section of your eye. If I cut your eye, how the eye will look from the front to the back. So other than damaging, what is the main damage done by the blue light? The main damage done is that it focuses on the back of your eye, the area which is the most sensitive, which is called the retina. So that causes macular degeneration. It can also known to cause cataracts, and many people, old people you would have seen who work a lot in the sun, farmers, they have a skin which grows on the eye, which is called pterygium. So all these are caused by UV light or the blue light. The blue light mainly damages the retina, but not suddenly or not very fast. You may think, oh, you are fine now. But what about 20, 30 years in now? So you have to be careful so that you plan well, because the technology, the digital technology is here to stay. So let me tell you, what are the sources of blue light? The sun is the main source of blue light, other than your TVs, your mobile phones, the computers, your LED lamps. But sun is not just composed of blue light alone. And this blue light in the sun is scattered. So it doesn't damage too much. But when you are very near the other devices like TV, mobile, computers, they are very close to your eyes. So sun is very far away. So these devices, they affect your eyes more than the sun. So how can you protect from the blue light? So first thing what I would advise you to do is screen time. You decrease the amount of time you spend in front of the screen. Try to reduce the time. What is essential, what is needed, do your work on computer and go back to your textbooks. You all are aware that all of your mobile phones and your computer screens, they are nowadays, all the new devices, they are fitted with screen filters. So please make use of them. They decrease the amount of blue light given off from these devices. You have it in the Apple phones, you have it in there is a blue light filter. So please on it, especially when you use these devices in the night. So you can also have some blue light glasses. You can see what the diagram I have given. They block the blue light and they reduce the exposure to the blue light. So some more tips what you can do to avoid strain on your eyes when you are working in front of the computers. So whenever you are sitting in the computer, you should avoid the glare from the overhead lighting or the windows. So you can cover the windows with the proper blinds, very bright bulbs, you can replace them. And you should watch the computer. Watching computer in a dark room causes screen to be very bright, and this causes glare and eye strain. So whenever you are using computer, make sure the room is well lit. There is something which is known as bias lighting. So what is that? Which can help you. So bias lighting is something like this. Refers to any light source that illuminates the area around the screen, a wall or a surface behind the screen. So basically you just take a strip of LED lights, what you can see on the picture there, and you place it at the back of your computer. So the effect you can see on the picture down. The light reaches your eyes after bouncing off the wall. It reduces the eye strain, enhances image quality by increasing the contrast on the screen. So especially in the night, if you have to switch off the room light, so you can just put an LED light, a strip of LED light. This bias lighting is available from Amazon, and you can still read that there will not be any sharp contrast, and the risk to the eyes will be, the strain produced will be very less. So this is what an ergonomic station looks like. All the computer professional will know about this. So what can you look at the diagram there? So the musculoskeletal problems can often be prevented by proper workstation adjustment. Remember, you have to sit properly with your back straight. Your wrist should be supported so that you don't get problems in the wrist. Your arms should be properly at a rest at a 90 to 100-degree angles from your body. The most important point is the eye should be at least 35 to 40. And in case of children, we can go up to 30 inches from the screen. The screen should be placed 10 to 20 degrees below, or that the middle of the screen is 5 to 6 inches below the eye level. So this will help you to strain your eyes less, your back will not hurt, and your neck will also be straight. So one thing I would like to tell is don't forget, when you stare at the computer screen, we get dry eyes. So we have to remember to blink often. What happens? Normally when we blink, the blink rate goes from 15 times a minute to 5 to 7 times per minute. So it causes dry eyes. So this is not any pathological problem in your eyes. It's just that we are so much staring at the computer that we forget to blink our eyes. So when we blink, it keeps our eyes lubricated. It transfers the oxygen which is there in your tear film to the cornea and helps prevent the infection. Otherwise, you will get so tired that you have to keep your eyes open like what Mr. Beans is doing. So remember this 20-20-20 rule. It is very important. Every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break, look at something which is 20 feet far off. This relaxes your accommodation, your eye muscles are relaxed, and your eyes will do well. Some computer professionals will have this app on their computer screens, which will remind them to take a 20-second break. So you can also have this app on your mobile phones or on your computer screen. So let me teach you some eye exercises. So these exercises are there, very much there on the net. But remember this, it's really a fun if you can all do it. You are very young, your muscles are very strong, but so that they remain strong, let's do some exercises. So basically, eye rotating exercises. Rotate your eyes in a clockwise direction. So complete one circle, blink, and then proceed to rotate your eyes in a counterclockwise motion. Repeat several times. Make sure that you are blinking in between every cycle. So you can see this will definitely help you to reduce the strain in your eyes. Then tracking exercises. Now, children, you can take a ball, very fun game, and you can hook a ball to a string, hang the ball at the level of your nose, and watch the ball as you swing it back and forth. So basically, you are going to do like this, and then you are going to do like this. So it's like a pendulum. So follow the movement of the ball with your eyes only. Don't move your head like this. So again, it is really a fun. So very important exercise, how to relax. So can you see what the man is doing in the picture there? So he's rubbing his hands, warming it, and then just covering the eyes with the palm. So this reduces the stimuli to your eyes and brain. It not only it relaxes you, it spreads the tear film in your eyes evenly and relaxes them. So sit comfortably in a chair, rub your hands together until they feel warm. Close your eyes and cover them lightly with your cupped palms. Avoid applying any kind of pressure to your eyes. So do it like this. So children, next exercise is again, this is one of the last exercise. Make a figure of 8 with your eyes. Imagine that there is a giant figure 8, or you can even draw it with a chalk on the floor about 10 feet or 3 meters in front of you. So trace the figure of 8 slowly with your eyes. Trace it one way for a few minutes and then trace it the other way for a few minutes. This is again a form of eye movements which will relax your eyes. So this is very common exercises. If you go to doctor's chambers, they will usually advise you to do this. This increases the accommodation, it increases the tone of the muscles and keeps your eyes together. So basically you have to sit in a comfortable position and you have to do a thumbs up. Stretch out your arms with your thumbs in the thumbs up position. Focus on the tip of your thumb. Then you bring the thumb closer to you, focusing until the thumb is about 3 inches in front of your face. Move your thumb away again until your arm is fully outstretched. You can practice this exercise by holding a pencil. So this is very common exercises. The doctors may give you some cats. You may get some cats or you will have to do it with a pencil. So do it 10-20 times in the morning and 10-20 times in the evening. This is excellent exercises. We advise even to the computer professionals to prevent eye strain. So remember that if in spite of all these things, if you have problems, you are not able to see properly, you have eye strain, you then have to consult an ophthalmologist. You might need a proper corrective glasses. You may be having some refractive errors like a myopia, astigmatism, and for older people, they may be needing glasses for the computers. They may be having more than 40. Presbyopia is a problem, and you may need glasses for the near work. So if you wear glasses, if many of you are already wearing glasses, tell your opticians to have anti-glare coating on them and also a blue light protection. So remember, children, when this pandemic is over or it decreases, don't forget to go out and play. This is the best exercise for your eyes. So this is very, very important. If time permits and you in your own colony, go out and play a bit. This, when you look far off at the green structures, this is the best kind of relaxation that anybody can do. So I will also take a few minutes and tell you that how to take care of your eyes and to protect your eyes from coronavirus during the time of COVID. So children, do you know that coronavirus not only affects your nose and the lungs, but it can enter your body also through your eyes? So how does it happen? It happens if you touch your eyes like this. And you see that the virus spreads from the droplets from the sick person, they get into a healthy patient through the eyes, nose, and the mouth. So what can we do? What it causes? So these are the coronavirus particles. It causes conjunctivitis. That is, the eye appear red. Now, it doesn't mean that everybody who has red eye has coronavirus. No, but a lot of reports are there that coronavirus can enter your eyes through the eyes. So as we are very careful about our hands and the nose, we have to be careful about the eyes also. So how do you protect your eyes? So basically you have to guard your eyes, hand, nose, and mouth. So I don't tell you to become a Spider-Man, wear a big hood and a respirator mask like this. No, you don't need all these things. But you simply need to put on a mask, and when you go outside, you have to protect your eyes with glasses. So if some of you are using contact lenses, it is advisable don't use contact lenses at this time of pandemic. Instead, wear glasses. They will protect you from the virus, which is there in the air. So this is just an advice. And also it will reduce the chances of any kind of corneal infections that you may get from the contact lenses. Remember, wash your hands. Always wash your hands. Don't rub your eyes with your hands. This can all lead to the infection. So children, maintain social distancing. Even if you are playing in your colony with other children, stay away from each other, maintain a distance till we all can at least start going to school. So this is a picture which I have shown, which is the school from France, which is already open. See, the children are wearing the mask, a hood, and they are going to school. But we all hope and we wish that all of us are back again to school, to our usual self, and we can all enjoy together. So remember that stay safe, stay healthy, and stay positive. Thank you so much. So I will be happy to take any questions, if any.
Thank you, Dr. Bharti. It was really very interesting and very informative. Ananya, are you there? Just go ahead. Ananya?
Any questions? Just give them a chance if anyone wants to ask. Students, any questions? Okay, then Ananya, you can go ahead.
Yes.
Propose the vote of thanks.
Anybody is having any question, you can ask in the chat box.
I can see a lot of children raising their hands.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You
they
can
can
ask.
type. So it's, yeah, I think children can start typing so that we can answer.
Anybody? Okay. So they are okay.
Yes, some are asking.
Okay. Yes. Kathy Shri from 8C is asking how much sleep should one get?
So you should at least have 8 hours of sleep in the night, 8 to 9 hours. And now that, because sleep is very important. And children remember that there is something called melatonin, which is produced. So what happens when the blue light, if you use computer before you sleep, what happens is that this blue light will active it, which is there in the sun also. So it basically gives a signal to the brain that it is still, the day is there. So you will not be able to sleep. So just 1 hour or 2 hours before you go to sleep, switch off your mobile phones and switch off your laptops. So that way the cycle of the brain which is there, so it will not be able to stimulate the brain. So it will send a wrong signal that is still daytime. So what has been advocated is that you all should be switch off the mobiles at least 1 to 2 hours before you sleep. So a very good question. And you should sleep well, at least 8 to 9 hours. 8 hours is recommended.
And ma'am, another Saturi Mamta is asking about the symptoms of glaucoma.
Yes, glaucoma is a different disease altogether. Usually, very few children get it. So glaucoma means when the eye pressure goes up and you have blurry vision, there can be redness in your eyes. Very rarely seen in children. Usually congenital form of glaucoma is there. Or if your parents, if it is there in the family, then some children are definitely susceptible to glaucoma. So you will have redness in the eyes, blurred vision, sometimes no symptom at all. When you go to the eye doctor, you know that the eye pressure is up. So basically it is a disease when the eye pressure increases and the optic nerve is affected with the eye pressure and the nerve starts dying. So usually you have to go to doctor for a glaucoma checkup.
Ma'am, another question I'm getting is, can you please prescribe an eye medicine for children?
Usually children don't need any medicines. Their eyes
Okay,
are very, very accommodative. They are much better, they accommodate, they much better even to the computers. You see all kind of photographs and pictures which I showed you. They will twist their neck, their eyes are excellent. But the only problem is, in case they have dryness, you can use some artificial tears. There are a lot of them available on the counter. But if really needed, then. But usually children eyes, they don't have dry eyes, they don't have any underlying problems. So unnecessarily, I would say, don't put anything. If you really have a problem, come to the doctor.
I'm just interrupting you. Please stop share screen so that we can put you on the spotlight. Children are asking.
Okay, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. Ma'am, one more question is, like, someone is asking, just a second. Yes, what is the minimum distance between eyes and mobile phone when they are working on it? They are actually asking.
Yes, so I already told in my presentation that for the computer, it should be around 25 centimeters and 25 to 30 centimeters, not very near. So again, if you have a very small phone and you are doing a lot of homework, so you might not be able to see very clearly. For children, I advise they use computers for their homework rather than using mobile phones. So because they would have to place it very near to see clearly, not recommended, not good for eyes.
Okay, so there are lots of questions. I think you have already answered those questions. So, and I don't think.
Ananya, a lot of children, they're asking about that blue rays with what is gamma rays and what is blue rays.
Yes.
Can you explain?
About the blue light is the part of the visual spectrum. That is which I showed in my diagram. So don't be worried about the gamma rays or the X rays. You're not seeing that. So what you see is the visible light. In that 400 to 490 microns is what is the blue light. This is there. This is emitted more from your computer screen. This is there even in the sunlight. But in the sunlight, the sun is not near your eyes. The computer screens, the LED devices, they emit blue light very strongly. So when you are very all the time on your computers, so this blue light directly enters your eye and goes to the retina, where it causes age-related macular degeneration in the long run. This is a very controversial topic, but still a lot of studies, lot of research is going on. So that's it about the blue light. So don't worry about gamma light and about the UV light. UV light is also in the sun. So for that, there are different kind of glasses which are, you all of you use this Ray-Ban, the polarized glasses. That is different. Gamma rays is again different. Then we have infrared rays. So what the computers and all, we all should be worried about is the blue light. Yes.
Okay, ma'am, I would like to ask our district chairman, Sheila ma'am, if she has any question on this.
Dr. Bharti has spoken so nicely in so simple words that the children are also having no questions. And even I'm very much satisfied the way you have explained everything. Though my husband, he is also an eye specialist, but I've never cared to listen what he speaks like this. And today I heard you speaking, Bharti, it was wonderful. So
Thank
nice
you.
of you to explain all these things, which is very essential for the children to know.
Yes,
Very
yes.
nice. Thank you, Bharti, for your talk. Very nice talk you have given. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. So, Nivadi, anything else we would like to?
Yes, questions like they are endless, but we have constraint with the timing. So Ananya,
Okay.
you
Okay.
we'll
Shall
note
I
down
proceed?
the questions in from the chat box, and we'll try
Yes.
to
Yes.
find the solution and send it to your school principals or teachers. They will guide you. And the one thing
Nibha,
I want to, yes, yes.
Nibha, I just want to ask you one thing. Like some government school children are also there.
Yes,
If she
that
speaks something
that
in
is
Hindi,
yes, that is yeah, that is what I was going to say. I एक मैं बहुत बड़ी बात शेयर करना चाहती हूँ डॉक्टर भारती आपसे और
जी.
शीला जी आपसे भी। गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में हम लोग काफी काम कर रहे हैं और एक यहाँ कदमा में गवर्नमेंट स्कूल है टाटा वर्कर्स यूनियन हाई स्कूल, उस पे हमारा इनर व्हील क्लब बहुत काम कर रहा है और वहाँ की टीचर सभी टीचर्स हमें बहुत सहयोग देती रही है समय समय पे। आज उनके बच्चे ज्वाइन किए हैं, बाकी तो बच्चे ज्वाइन किए, उनके लिए मैं सच में बहुत थैंकफुल हूँ। बहुत अच्छा लगा, इतने सारे बच्चे आए, सारे टीचर्स सारे प्रिंसिपल्स ने इतने अच्छे से इसको मैसेज को स्प्रेड किया कि सारे बच्चे इंटरेस्टिंगली आए, ध्यान से सुन रहे हैं, अभी भी लिख रहे हैं। बट बच्चों आपको भी पता है आपके पास कितने आसानी से सारी सुविधाएं उपलब्ध है, बट कुछ बच्चे आए हैं जिनको ये सुविधा इतनी आसानी से नहीं मिलती है। आज के जमाने में लैपटॉप फोन ये सब इतना भी आसान नहीं होता है मिलना, आप लोग प्रिविलेज्ड हो। सो आई एम पुटिंग स्पॉटलाइट ऑन शीला जी। शीला जी, मैं आपसे दो शब्द सुनना चाहूंगी कि गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में जो हम लोग काम करते हैं वो मतलब हम लोग को कितना सेटिस्फैक्शन देता है, और अभी हम लोग जिस गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में काम करके हम लोग यहाँ लाए हैं उस बच्चों को, उनको टीचर को भी मैं बुलाना चाहूंगी। तो अगर आप कुछ बोलना चाहती हैं तो एक बार।
नहीं, वेरी नाइस। गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में तो बच्चों को ये सब जानना बहुत जरूरत है कि कैसे काम करना है, कैसे, क्योंकि आजकल बच्चों को तो एक ही बात है कि ऑलवेज सिट इन फ्रंट ऑफ द मोबाइल फोन्स। नाउडेज जो छुट्टी हो गई है ये कोविड लेके, इट हैज बिकम अ ग्रेट हेडेक फॉर द पेरेंट्स ऑल्सो। ये सब देख लेने के बाद बच्चे भी कुछ सावधान हो जाएंगे कि हमको आंख का क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है। और टीचर्स ऑल्सो दे कैन एक्सप्लेन टू द चिल्ड्रन कि ये बातें हो जाएगी आपको तकलीफ इफ यू आर ऑलवेज इन फ्रंट ऑफ द स्क्रीन। ये बहुत जरूरी है। वेरी नाइस।
सो अभी मैंने स्पॉटलाइट में डाला था शिप्रा जी को। ये गवर्नमेंट स्कूल की टीचर हैं डॉक्टर भारती। शी इज वर्किंग वेरी हार्ड टू ब्रिंग ऑल द चिल्ड्रंस ऑन डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म। अपने पैसे से अपने मतलब एफर्ट से अपने रिसोर्स से बच्चों को डाटा प्लान एंड ऑल शी ऑर्गेनाइज फॉर देम, एंड उनको ये यूट्यूब में क्लासेस भी अपलोड करती हैं। और आज शिप्रा जी, मैं जानना चाहूंगी आपसे कितने बच्चे आए हैं आपके स्कूल से। प्लीज आप अपने आप को अनम्यूट कीजिए।
गुड आफ्टरनून ऑल। सबसे पहले तो मैम निभा मैम को थैंक यू कहना चाहूँगी कि मेरे स्कूल के बच्चों को ये प्लेटफॉर्म उन्होंने दिया कि एक जो उनके मन में हिचक होती है, मैं बताना चाहूँगी मैम कि अभी जैसे ही उन्होंने ज्वाइन किया तो उन्होंने कहा अरे मैम यहाँ तो सब लॉयला और DBMS के बच्चे हैं, हम कैसे ज्वाइन करें मैम, हमारा स्कूल नहीं है। तो फिर उन सबको मोटिवेट करके वापस कि नहीं ये तुम्हारे लिए भी है, तुम ज्वाइन करो और सुनो और देखो। तो फिर मोर देन 45 स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ मेरे हैं और उन्होंने शायद काफी कुछ सीखा भी होगा, क्योंकि अभी बीच में मैं उनसे पूछ रही थी तो बोल रहे थे कि हाँ मैम हम लोग सुन रहे हैं, मैम बता रही हैं। तो भारती मैम को भी मैं बहुत बहुत थैंक यू कहना चाहूँगी, शीला मैम, अमिता मैम, सबको बहुत बहुत थैंक्स कि मेरे बच्चों के लिए ये प्लेटफॉर्म दिया गया। और एक्चुअली एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज था इन बच्चों को अभी कोविड सिचुएशन में, इस सिचुएशन में यहाँ जोड़ना, क्योंकि मोस्टली बच्चों के पास मोबाइल भी नहीं है, लैपटॉप तो दूर की बात है। तो और जिनके पास है भी तो वो छोटे मोबाइल है, जो जियो वाले जो होते हैं ना छोटे मोबाइल, तो उनमें हम व्हाट्सएप के थ्रू बच्चों को भेजते हैं। और हमने एक्चुअली क्या किया कि जिन बच्चों के घर में नहीं था उनके आसपास भी अगर किसी के पास भी एंड्रॉयड फ़ोन है तो उसके थ्रू बच्चों को हम जोड़ते हैं मैम। और एटलीस्ट जैसे जूम ऐप से कंटिन्यू इवन सभी बच्चों के क्लासेस हो रहे हैं अभी, जो भी इंग्लिश मीडियम है, बट अगर हम लोग जूम ऐप से करें तो हमारे बच्चे मैम ऐसे हैं कि शायद सुबह में अगर क्लास करें तो वो काम पे गए होते हैं या फिर शाम में भी कंटिन्यू वो पहले काम करते हैं, फिर उन्हें कुछ अपना एक्चुअली अभी की सिचुएशन में तो और ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है उनके लिए काम करना, जैसी स्थिति बनी हुई है। और अगर कुछ के पेरेंट्स के पास मोबाइल हैं और वो पेरेंट्स अगर बाहर गए हुए हैं तो उनके साथ कनेक्ट करके और जूम ऐप पे क्लास लेना पॉसिबल नहीं हो पा रहा था। तो मैंने शुरू में कोशिश की कि सभी को जूम से क्लास लूँ, लेकिन जब नहीं हो पाया तो फिर मैं यूट्यूब से अपना वीडियो बना के उन्हें डालती हूँ कि एटलीस्ट दिन भर में अगर आधे घंटे के लिए भी अपना मोबाइल ना भी हो तो बगल वाले के मोबाइल के घर में ही जाके और आप देखो और सीखो चीज़ों को। आज मैंने इन बच्चों को यहाँ इसलिए जोड़ा मैम कि एटलीस्ट इसी बहाने तो वो देखेंगे कि कैसे मीटिंग होती है और कैसे ये जूम ऐप पे बातें होती हैं, सीख पाएंगे। तो काफ़ी अच्छा शायद एक्सपीरियंस रहा होगा मेरे बच्चों का भी। और बीच में वो जब क्वेश्चन पूछने की बात आई तो उन्होंने अपना हैंड रेज किया था, लेकिन शायद बहुत ज़्यादा शायद क्वेश्चन आ रहा था तो नहीं हो पाया।
शिप्रा,
तो
हैंड रेस को हम लोग संभाल नहीं पाते बिकॉज इतना ज्यादा
यस
था।
मैम।
तो अगर आपका कोई क्वेश्चन है तो आप डेफिनेटली बच्चों का मुझे भेजिएगा, मैं डॉक्टर भारती से उसको आगे मैं फर्दर लेके जाऊंगी।
ओके मैम, लेकिन बहुत बहुत थैंक यू मैम, आप सभी को बहुत बहुत थैंक यू मैम। थैंक यू मैम।
थैंक यू।
तो डॉक्टर भारती, दिस आई वांटेड टू शेयर विथ यू एंड माय चेयरमैन शीला जी इज देयर कि ये एक बच्चे हैं, बाकी सारे बच्चे भी प्लीज आप लोग मोटिवेट होइए एंड यू अप्रिशिएट व्हाट यू हैव गॉट फ्रॉम, मतलब भगवान ने आपको क्या दिया है, आप उस चीज का कदर कीजिए और आगे बढ़िए। ये बच्चे हैं जिनके पास रिसोर्सेज की बहुत दिक्कत है, बट स्टिल कुछ लोग मिलकर इनको आगे ला रहे हैं। भारती, आप कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे डॉक्टर भारती, थोड़ा सा 2 शब्द?
थैंक यू सो मच मैम, इतने बड़े प्लेटफॉर्म पे लाने के लिए। आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि बहुत हमारे भारत देश में बहुत बड़ी समस्या आ गई है, क्योंकि हम उतने डेवलप नहीं हैं, विकसित नहीं हैं जितने हमारे बाहर के मुल्क हैं। बट हमारे भारतीय बच्चों की इंटेलिजेंस में कभी भी शक नहीं किया जा सकता। वेयर देयर इज विल देयर इज अ वे। तो बच्चे इस चीज को मतलब इससे निराश ना हो। ये टाइम, एक वैक्सीन का लॉन्च होने वाला है तो हम इस टाइम में से जल्दी निकल जाएंगे। बट जो बेस्ट पॉसिबल हो, जैसे जो मैडम शिप्रा ने बताया है, इतने अच्छे टीचर्स हैं हमारे भारतवर्ष में अभी भी, जो इतने डेडिकेटेड होकर बच्चों को पढ़ा रहे हैं, इतना अरेंजमेंट कर रहे हैं कि अगल बगल के पास फोन हो, टाइम भी दे रहे हैं कि ऑड आवर्स पे व्हाट्सएप पर। तो ये स्पिरिट जो है, ये हमारे देश का सबसे अच्छी, हमारे देश की यही निशानी है, और ये हमारे देश के बच्चों को बहुत आगे तक लेकर जाएगी। और मेरी बेस्ट विशेस, और जिस तरह भी मैं इस अच्छी मुहिम में मैं योगदान दे सकती हूँ, पीछे नहीं हटूंगी। माय बेस्ट विशेस आर विद यू। all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Ananya.
Yes, ma'am. So Innerville Club of Jamshedpur West is thankful to the senior management Tata Main Hospital, HOD, Ophthalmology, Dr. Sushil Bajoria, Dr. Bharti Sharma for their wholehearted support and gracing the occasion and for the wonderful session. I'm sure not only students but also who have attended the session will be benefited from it. We are thankful to our district chairman, Dr. Sheila Ranjan ma'am, for gracing the occasion. We are thankful to the General Manager, Medical Services, Air Marshal Dr. Ranjan Chaudhary for his cooperation and encouragement to conduct this session. We thank school principals and teachers for bringing the students to this platform. We thank the Rotarians and Innerville friends for attending the session. We thank the relatives and friends of the club members for being a part of the session. Lastly, I would like to thank President Neha Mishra for organizing such a wonderful program and my club members for their support. My apologies if I'm missing anyone. Thank you all. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone. So I think any other, we are not leaving any other agenda. So thank you, Dr. Bharti, once again. So,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me on such a big platform. Thank you so much.
and we'll be in touch with you for
Sure.
further
Sure,
whatever
ma'am.
we need from your side.
Definitely. Honor will be mine. Thank you.
In fact, we are honored.
Yes,
Thank
we are
you,
honored.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Bharti Sharma. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Sheila ji. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
And thanks all the children. Thank you so much. So now I'm ending the meeting. So thanks everyone. If any major queries are there, you can contact us through your moderators and teachers. Will help you definitely. Okay. Thanks and bye everyone.
Thank you.
Now and take all the precautions and stay home, stay safe, wear mask, maintain social distancing, everything whatever doctor has said. Thanks.